history's echo, and a fast, engaging animation that shows glimpses of the mysteries and technologies of the past. From the depths of forgotten empires emerge innovations that defy our modern understanding. Welcome to History's Echo, where we uncover the forgotten brilliance of civilizations long past. Top 10 Greatest Pharaohs Who Changed Egypt Forever. For more than 3 millennia, Egypt stood as the world's longest-lasting civilization, a land where kings were gods, temples touched the sky, and time itself felt eternal. But Egypt was not shaped by stone alone. It was shaped by people, visionary rulers whose decisions forged history. Tonight we uncover the lives of 10 pharaohs, each one a legend. Builders, conquerors, reformers, geniuses, and one last queen whose death sealed the fate of an entire civilization. This is Episode 1, 10 Greatest Pharaohs Who Changed Egypt Forever. Number 10, Narmer, c. 3150 BCE. The king who created Egypt. Before Narmer, Egypt was two lands. Upper Egypt in the south, Lower Egypt in the north. Two cultures, two crowns, two rival kings. Narmer changed everything. The real event that made him immortal. Archaeologists discovered the Narmer palette at Hierakonpolis, a ceremonial stone showing Narmer wearing both crowns, symbolizing the first political unification in world history. Why Narmer matters: he founded the first dynasty, establishing pharaohic rule, created the first national administration, introduced royal iconography used for thousands of years, began Memphis as a power center. Without Narmer, there would be no Egypt, no dynasties, no empire. He didn't just win a war, he forged a civilization. Number 9, Djoser, c. 2670 BCE. Architect of the first pyramid, Egypt had kings long before Djoser, but he was the first to think big. Monumentally big. The Great Leap in Architecture. Djoser tasked his genius architect Imhotep to build something no human had ever attempted: a pyramid made entirely of stone. The result? The Step Pyramid of Saqqara, a 200-foot-tall tower made of over 6 million tons of limestone. Historic achievements, first monumental stone building in human history. Revolutionized engineering, started Egypt's Pyramid Age. Djoser's pyramid wasn't just a tomb. It was Egypt announcing itself to the world as a superpower of architecture. Number 8, Sneferu, c. 2600 BCE, the father of perfection. If Djoser dreamed big, Sneferu built bigger. He constructed not one, not two, but 3 revolutionary pyramids, each one solving engineering problems no one else could. His 3 masterpieces: Maidum Pyramid, the first attempt at smooth sides; Bent Pyramid, unexpected design shift mid-construction; Red Pyramid, and the first true smooth-sided pyramid in world history. Sneferu's relentless experimentation made the Great Pyramid possible. He wasn't just a king, he was Egypt's greatest engineer. Number 7, Khufu, c. 2580 BCE. Lord of the Great Pyramid. Khufu's legacy is a single monument, but it is the most iconic structure ever built by human hands. The Great Pyramid of Giza, 146 meters tall, originally. 2.3 million limestone blocks. Quarrying, transporting, and assembling took tens of thousands of workers. Aligned to true north with staggering mathematical precision. Inside lies the Grand Gallery, the King's Chamber, and engineering mysteries still debated today. Khufu didn't just build a tomb, he built eternity. Number 6, Hatshepsut, c. 1479-1458 BCE. The woman who became King Egypt had powerful queens before her, but only one dared to rule as pharaoh. How she changed Egypt: built the stunning temple of Deir el-Bahari, reopened trade networks including the legendary expedition to Punt, oversaw an era of peace and cultural flourishing, presented herself in statues with a royal beard and male regalia. Her reign was so successful that her stepson tried to erase her name, perhaps because she set a standard too high. Hatshepsut proved leadership had no gender. Number 5, Thutmose III, c. 1479-1425 BCE. Egypt's warrior king. Where Hatshepsut brought peace, Thutmose III brought power. He is Egypt's greatest general, a pharaoh whose military genius reshaped the Near East. Unforgettable achievements: led 17 victorious campaigns, conquered from the Euphrates River to Nubia. won the Battle of Megiddo, one of history's first documented battles, turned Egypt into the richest empire of its age. Thutmose III wasn't just a king, he was a conqueror of continents. Number 4, Akhenaten, c. 1353-1336 BCE, the pharaoh who changed God. No ruler in Egyptian history caused more shock than Akhenaten, the first monotheistic revolution. He replaced Egypt's entire religious system, thousands of gods replaced by one deity, Aten, the sun disk. He built a new capital, Akhetaten, and introduced an art style that showed him with elongated features, soft curves, and intimate family scenes. Why he still matters created history's earliest monotheistic experiment, broke the power of Amun's priesthood, left a cultural legacy still debated today. Akhenaten wasn't a reformer, he was a revolutionary. Number 3, Tutankhamun, c. 1332-1323 BCE, the boy king who changed archaeology. Tut was a minor king in life, but in death he became the most famous pharaoh of all. The greatest archaeological discovery, in 1922, Howard Carter found his tomb, fully intact, untouched for 3,300 years. Inside were 5,000 artifacts, a solid gold coffin, the world-famous golden funeral mask. Why Tut matters restored Egypt's traditional religion after Akhenaten. His tomb became a time capsule of ancient Egypt, sparked a global Tutmania still alive today. Tutankhamun is proof that sometimes history chooses its own heroes. Number 2, Ramesses II, c. 1279-1213 BCE, Ramesses the Great. 70 years on the throne, a father of more than 100 children, a builder of cities and temples across the Nile. His legends fought the Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites, signed the world's first known peace treaty, built Abu Simbel, the Ramesseum, Pi Ramesses, and countless monuments. Ramesses II is the definition of a legendary king, a ruler who wanted eternity and nearly achieved it. Number 1, Cleopatra 7, 6930 BCE, the last pharaoh of Egypt. A queen, a diplomat, a strategist, a polyglot genius. Cleopatra spoke 9 languages, wrote medical texts, and ruled during one of history's most chaotic eras. The reality behind the legend formed alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, controlled Egypt's immense wealth and grain supply, fought to keep Egypt independent from Rome. But after losing to Octavian at the Battle of Actium, she ended her life, and with it 3,000 years of pharaonic rule. Cleopatra wasn't just the last pharaoh. She was the final heartbeat of ancient Egypt. From unifier kings to warrior gods, from visionary queens to empire builders, these 10 pharaohs shaped the destiny of an entire world. Their monuments stand, their stories live, and their legacy remains eternal.